But I'm gonna bring it in. One little flyby. Ooh, I don't think it would touch and go, Alex. Would it touch and go?
I think it will touch and stick.
Touch and stick? All right, we're gonna test it. Gotta test it. Why not? Oh, touch and go! Touch and go! We did it! Hello pilots, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James, and today we're out at a local Little League baseball field to fly one of our Skynetic micros. This is the P-51D Mustang in the Old Crow scheme. And really special to us actually, just recently, Brigadier General Bud Anderson, the longest living ace from World War II, just highly decorated. We got a chance to interview him about 3 years ago. He just passed away over the weekend on May 17th. Passed away at 102 years old. The life that man lived was amazing, and the fact that he gave us an hour of our time, we had a chance to interview him. I'll put a link to that video in the description down below. Definitely check that out. He told us some great stories, and he's told stories the world over as far as travel. So this was his aircraft, if you will. This was the one he flew, and it's awesome to have it out here on what is a gorgeous day in a nice tight space to fly what is an awesome micro. So the beauty about these, they come ready to run. This is the ready to fly. This is the ready to fly version. So you get these sticks with it, but we also carry them Futaba ready. And then we had made a video, Wesley did, that shows you how to bind it up to a DSMX receiver and transmitter if you fly that protocol. So a lot of options for these micros, and we have more on the way. So if you enjoy this type of flying, then you definitely want to pick up either this or any of the other ones we have. But enough of me talking here. Let's get to some flying. All right, ready? Taking off. The Old Crow. Nice. P-51 Mustang. And depending on when you're watching it, I guess it doesn't matter, but this is the Skynetic Old Crow, and unfortunately, Brigadier General Bud Anderson, who flew this aircraft, one of the top aces of World War II, recently passed away on May 17th at 102 years old. We got a chance to interview Bud. You can check out that full interview. We got an hour of his time right before his 100th birthday. And my goodness, if I could tell stories like that at that age, unbelievable. And so excited to be flying the P-51 Mustang from Skynetic right here in sort of honor of Bud. Just an amazing individual, and it was so awesome that he gave us, an RC company, an hour of his time. But man, the stories he told us, and then the stories that I had heard him from other interviews, I tried not to ask him too many questions that he had already been answered a million times. You know, I tried to keep him about RC planes that we sell and things like that, and either way, super cool. But we got the Old Crow, and as you can see, we're here at a baseball field. Just a local field. You should have one of these if you live in the States near your house, and if you live overseas, you probably have a soccer pitch somewhere real close where you can grab any of these Skynetic micros and just have a good time. I've been flying it around in what's called the 6G mode, so that basically means no aerobatics, fully gyro stabilized, and basically the plane is, if you let go of the sticks like that, it's always going to want to fly straight and level. It's always gonna fight you. It's gonna limit the bank angles. Like right now, that's full aileron right, that's full right rudder in low rate. So now I'm gonna bring it up to high rate, keeping it in 6G mode, and you get more bank angle, as you can see, but again, impossible to roll, impossible to loop. So just be mindful. It's a great way for beginners, because you know, you're not going to have to worry about getting in certain attitudes that might cause you to crash. But the beauty of these models are, they're so light, they're made of EPP foam, that even if you crash them, they don't really crash too hard, where they're not going to be able to be picked up and flown right away. So now I'm going to go up a few mistakes high, and I'm going to put it in what's called 3D mode, which means I still have gyro stabilization, but now I have access to aerobatics. So I'm going to take it here, and I'm going to go up, and you can see you can really do some different types of maneuvers. Let's see if we get a nice loop here. Bringing it up. Oh, it doesn't want to loop on me. I guess I got to come. I'm going to hit a loop I'm going to go high, and now I'm going to dive it down
Whoa. I
Whoa!
lost it.
We're doing some
Sorry,
warbird maneuvers there. That's all right. Let's just see if let's see a full aileron roll. I'm gonna bring it up a little high, turn it around, fly it straight, and roll it. There we go. So it'll roll. I'm in low rate too, so that's probably why that the loops aren't working well, because low rate really wants to dumb down your elevator and your ailerons more. But either way, you can see you can do some aerobatics. So now this is a roll with rudder. There we go. And then one of my favorite warbird maneuvers is just the old stall turd. There we go, she'll do it. Beautiful. Wow, the Mustang flies really well. I'm impressed how it flies in the 3G mode. So now I'm gonna take it up a little higher, and now I'm gonna go full, so now this is expert rates. So now let's see if she's gonna loop for me with higher rates. Ooh, she's turning. I gotta get used to these rates, my man. Hand launch. There we go. Hand launch, gonna get some altitude. 3D mode, high rate. Huh, it does not want to loop. Interesting. But either way, just a super good looking old crow. I'm going to go back to low rates. I'm still on 3D mode, so I still have full access to my bank angles, and I'm coming right at myself. There we go. Fly away. Bring it up and over. Yeah, there we go. Nice show roll. Give it a little rudder. Beautiful. There you go. You can sort of S-turn it. Woo! Nice. I like that. So now I'm going to take it up high because you push the button, you go to manual mode, and then I put it back into 6G. This is where these planes absolutely shine. The 6G mode just makes it so fun if you just want to fly something small. You don't really want to think about it. You just want to get outside, enjoy, you know, your street in front of you, a local park. You know, you'll always get some spectators who love seeing these things if you take it out to your local park. They're just absolutely fun. And what's cool too is, again, you get the display stand if you've watched any of these videos, so they look great on a shelf in your hobby space, you know, your workspace, wherever you keep your stuff, which is awesome. And we do have a lot more of these coming, guys. These have been very popular for obvious reasons. The price is right, they fly well, you know, great for beginners and seasoned pilots alike. They're just a lot of fun. You do have the ready to fly option, which is what I'm flying. So I'm flying with the included sticks, which, you know, are minimal. You're not going to be able to put in expo and things like that. But you can get a Futaba ready version where you'd be able to dial in expo. You could bind it up right to your, you know, your high-powered Futaba transmitter, and you could add expo. You could play with the rates. You could really program it and really dial in these aircraft, which makes it fun. And then Wesley also made a video where you can plug in one of our Lemon satellite receivers so you can fly on like a DSMX, which is cool too. So if you got a DSMX compatible transmitter, then you have an option there. So really, these are for anyone. And you know, if you start with the ready to fly and you ever want to upgrade, we sell the Futaba receivers individually. So you could always, you know, if you ended up going with the Futaba protocol transmitter, then you can have that option as well, which is awesome. But right now the wind has picked up a bit, so staying in this 6G mode just makes it fly so nice. I mean, again, you could really keep it, we're at just your standard Little League baseball park, so this isn't like a full size. I don't even think they're playing, they might play softball here, adult softball, but for the most part this is Little League kids baseball field, so it's a smaller field, and you could keep it right in there, even with the limited bank angles of the 6G mode in low rates, which is what I'm on right now. Again, it will not roll in this mode, no matter how hard you hit the sticks. But I'm gonna bring it in. One little flyby. Ooh, I don't think it would touch and go, Alex. Would it touch and go?
I think it will touch and stick.
Touch and stick? All right, we're gonna test it. Gotta test it. Why not? Oh, touch and go! Touch and go! We did it! It touch and go'd on the grass, and then it touch and go'd on the dirt. And now we'll bring it in. Am I gonna be able to land this thing? Let's go.
I'm not gonna doubt you now.
Now you're not doubting. Do it for Bud. Oh no, I lost my tire. Oh, I'm sorry, Bud. I hit the mound. I lost one of my gear. But all good, because you're gonna see, even if you do have what looks like a dangerous landing, I'm on dirt. The beauty of these models, again, the propeller itself is just push in. So it's like a plastic little circle on this side that goes right in, and it's built for that purpose. If you do, because everybody's eventually gonna have a landing they don't like, gonna have an accident they don't like, you can just press it back in and it won't go anywhere. You know, it holds in nice and firm, and you like hear a click when it goes in. And then if you ever were to bend, break a prop, this the cover, the nose cone will just come off with a screw. You could swap the prop, put it back on the, put the nose cone back on, and get going. And the landing gear on this one, again, it's 3 fixed landing gears. They just push in. You might want to add a little glue, but they do snap in when you get it right. You know, tail wheel. You could take all these off too, which is great because, like, you know, in real life, these would all retract, so with a Warbird, probably gonna look even better to fly it without the gear on it. But overall, guys, the Old Crow, fantastic looking Warbird that flies really well at your local park. It's gonna fly great in front of your house if you got the space. Just an awesome micro, and we have more coming. So the link is gonna be in the description down below. You'll be able to see the other 5 options we have available now, and as more come in, whenever you're watching this video, they're gonna be there as well. But guys, had a great time flying out here today. It's been a while for me. Thanks for joining us. Hit the like button on your way out the door, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC. Bye, guys.